Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I've got a little bit of a rant. Uh, my son's been going on this week. Are these the people? Are these the people? Every time we go out somewhere. And I have no idea what he's been talking about. Uh, Last night, I finally had a night off to where I could go to didn't have to go to bed super early. And I had him show me what he was talking about. And it's this JayStation that he subscribes to. He does these haunting movies and different things, which are cool. I mean, the stuff's it is what it is. It's not too bad. But anyway, my son subscribes to him. He believes in him. Thinks he's a nice guy. And evidently, somebody had broke into his. Three people had broke into his house and grabbed him, tied him up, beat him up relentlessly. He says. He walked through his house. There's blood all through his house. Uh, his eye was blackened. He has a little bit of scuffing on his head. And I seen that, and to me, it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, three grown men with free shots have you tied up, and that's the worst they can do? Listen, I'm a little bit embarrassed about this, but I'm going to show this picture that I have kept only because it humbles me, because I am embarrassed over it. This right here is a picture about, I guess it took a week for it to actually all come up. A 125-pound woman snuck me in the eye, punched me in the eye, and caused that. But yet three grown men that have tied this man's arms up to where he couldn't move and had free shots on him did as little damage as they did to that side of his face and only one side of his face. What were they, all one-handed, one arm? They can only hit one side of his face? I have no idea. He didn't show any ligature marks. I'd have been grinding my arms together trying to get loose. I'm not going to take a beating and just stay there and take it. I'm going to try to get loose. I would think he'd have done the same. And I mean, that's the worst that happened. And then he no sooner gets done, and right away he starts buy my merchandise, subscribe. I mean, just jumps right into it. And then I watch some of his other videos, and he's saying how his lifelong dream is to get to 5 million subscribers. You know, is this a pathetic little stepping stone in order for him to get to where he wants to get? I mean, it's a shame, because you've got people like my son that actually believe this guy and think he's a good man. Here's a picture of my son. Here's my son Chase. He's the one that likes JayStation. And he believes his story. He believes everything that happened. And it's a shame. I just couldn't believe that he was able to get on and say that he's going to give a $20,000 reward to be able to find these people. And I mean, that was right after he said he knows who these people are. He's going to find them. He's going to kill them. I'm going to give out a $20,000 reward for any information because I want to get these people. That's not a reward. That's a bounty. And I would think that that would fall underneath some kind of terroristic threat. Evidently it don't. But it kind of is what it is. It's a shame that he can get people to believe him by him condemning a whole race. He said these people were wearing ski masks. He couldn't tell what race they were. He couldn't this, he couldn't that. But he was able to throw out an accent of what he heard. And his accent just happens to be Mideastern. You know, these people, that nationality is having such a problem in this country now They definitely don't need anybody else harassing them, anybody else putting them down, anybody else doing anything. I mean, we're all equal. We're all made by God. I don't care how you call him, Buddha, Allah, it don't matter. It's all God. We're all brothers. We're all sisters. But yet, you've got people out there that everything's monetary to them. It's all about the money. You know, for him to shout out, subscribe, and buy my merchandise. I mean, that was the craziest thing. I mean, for him to think that people that have any kind of a real clue that 3 grown men that have completely free shots on you, that's the worst they can do. I mean, they were going to have to use a sledgehammer or something in order to smash his skull. I mean, it's just out there. I think he got too drunk, too high, fell off his porch. His face blew up a little bit and said, "Oh, I'm going to profit off of this." I just don't see it. But now, that's just my point of view. That's just how I feel. Like I said, it's just a little rant. It's bothered me. And there's no other platform to use to get my feeling out. And that's how I feel about it. Unfortunately, it'll probably help him because this is what he's after. He's after people talking about it to help promote it. And that's basically what I'm doing right now, is helping promote it. But what else do you do? How else do you get out your feelings? How else do you, what better platform is there than YouTube in order to get your feelings out? But I mean, just all in all, I just don't believe it. 3 grown men are going to do a lot more damage than that. I mean, the man's what, 150 pounds? Probably, with soaking wet clothes on. I'm 250 pounds, and I had a little 125-pound woman sneak me in the eye with a punch and do that much damage, but 3 grown men can only do the kind of damage that he was showing. That's kind of pathetic to me. It's a little too much. It's way too hard for me to believe. But like I said, I just wanted to get my little rant out there to get it off my chest. It bothers me that he suckers people in, and it's all for his own gains. I mean, I don't really have anything against the guy other than what he just did. I think that was just absolutely ridiculous. But they let you have your freedom of speech in this country, and he got his freedom of speech. I can't believe he was able to say he wanted to kill people and not have that considered a terroristic threat, but he got away with that too. But maybe he's not even in this country. I don't have any idea. But he doesn't sound like he's hurting for money. He sounds like he's doing pretty good. $1,200 alligator shoes. That's the only thing these people stole. $1,200 alligator shoes. Wow, somebody's doing all right. Like I said, he's just trying to up his margin, his profit line. But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to throw this out there. I had a rant, and this is the best platform to put it. I hope it don't go in his favor. I hope it hurts him. But, you know, I'm upset because of how my son feels about it. And it's not right. But the world's full of them people, and it's people like me that have to have some say. That all I did is promote him. He'll probably get more subscriber because of the controversy that's behind it. Who knows? But I got what I wanted to say out, and I appreciate everybody's time.